Hey, my name is Phil from legitmarketingreviews.com, and in today's video, we're going to be looking at a Facebook Messenger bot platform called Clever Messenger. Now, in this Clever Messenger review, I want to show you exactly what Clever Messenger is, how it actually works, and by the end of this video, you should know if it's right for you. Now, just to let you know, you can actually get started for free, and I've left a link in the description if you want to go ahead and check it out. Plus, I've also added in a secret lifetime deal link if you just want to get the entire Clever Messenger for a one-time payment. So first of all, what is Clever Messenger? Like I mentioned earlier, it is a Facebook Messenger bot platform, but what makes this platform really stand out is the amount of different templates they actually offer for so many different niches. So let's just say you have an existing agency that uses different types of marketing. Maybe you want to add in a Facebook Messenger bot service as well. Well, luckily there's over 220 templates you can quickly click and install to actually add for your clients' messengers, which can actually help improve ROI as well as different types of lead generation. So what I'm going to do right now is actually jump behind the screen and show you how Clever Messenger works. Okay, so first of all, let's start here on the Clever Messenger website. What I want to do is quickly go over the different features inside of Clever Messenger, and then I'm going to go through some of the different templates on offer. As it is such a big platform, I don't want to miss out on any, but just in case I do, I'll go through them first. Now, one thing to note is there are a few actual reviews on the website from really popular people in the online industry, like Wilco, as well as if we go to the bottom, like Neil Patel. So that's really good to see those two faces on top of here. But majority of what Clever Messenger is trying to do is to create, automate, capture, and engage. So it's a very powerful tool. It's almost like the email marketing of Messenger. So Messenger is better because it has more ROI as people are addicted to Facebook. So it's a really good sort of avenue to get more engagement on your stuff, right? So if we come down, some things you can see we can do inside of Clever Messenger is actually add an automation, so no coding is required. You can also capture their information, just like getting an email lead, it subscribes them to the Messenger audience. You can also send out messages, which are broadcast, things like that. Just like in email marketing. We've also got live chat, so if you want to talk to these people live. It's also got big analytics for your subscribers as well, so you know exactly where they are, all those types of information that is included with Facebook. And you can also configure it to do exactly what you want it to do. So it's a very powerful thing. You know, you can do everything, including A/B split testing, different types of indicators, conditions. It's got emojis and webhooks, so it's got pretty much everything. And here's some of the different integrations that are native to Clever Messenger. Things like ActiveCampaign, ConvertKit, GetResponse, SendLane, MailChimp, and Campaign Monitor. There's loads of different ones inside of here as well. So it's a pretty powerful tool. Now, if we quickly go to the templates, it says here there's over 220. I'm sure there's probably a lot more by now. It is a bit of a weird way that they've actually listed them, but you'll see them a lot easier when we're in the back office. But if you click on this little down arrow, you can see there is literally a template for everything. I can't believe how many templates these guys actually have included. It's really, really powerful. Now, before we get into it, I'll quickly just show you the pricing. There is the free version, which you can have up to 500 contacts for free, which is really powerful. I don't believe you need a credit card or anything to get started. It's easy as to get into it. Or you could go the pro plan, which actually includes all the different templates. It's only $9 a month. And if you want to save a little bit more, you can also go for the yearly plan, which cuts off 2 months worth of pro. Which is really cool. There's also an agency, but I haven't looked too much into that, so I'm not going to talk about it. Now, there's also the Founders Special offer. It is still live. I'm not sure how long it's going to be up for, but if you are someone who likes to get lifetime deals, then this is perfect for you. So I'll just scroll down to sort of what you can expect with it. You get loads of bonuses as well, but so here it is. For $199, you can actually get Clever Messenger for a one-time price, and this is actually going to allow you to have up to 3,000 subscribers, which is really cool. There's lots of different things inside of here. You can remove all the branding, all that sort of good stuff, and you get majority of the tools inside of it. However, if you want to get the done for you templates, that are over 220, which I believe most people will, you're going to get 1 month of the free pro trial. But if you want to actually continue after the month's over, you're going to have to pay $49 per month as well. which is quite a little bit if you think about it, but at the same time, it's going to save you a ton of money in the long run if you have the service for over a year or so. So that's the pricing. So what I'm going to do is log into my account right now. So when you get started, it's going to be blank. It's going to ask you to actually connect to your Facebook. And that's really easy to do. Just click on create bot. It's going to ask you to connect to Facebook, and then you just choose which pages you actually want to have. Now, just a quick reminder, once you actually do get started, if you are building bots as a service for different people, each time you get access to the page, you're going to have to come back in here, relog back in, and then what you want to do, once you click on this, I'll actually just do it once again to show you. What you want to do is click on edit settings, and inside of there is going to be all of the different pages that you manage, and that's actually going to allow you to integrate it with Clever Messenger. It's a really easy process. So once that's in, you can see I've only just been playing around with it now. I've added 3 pages just to sort of have a good play around with it. What you want to do is click on the little cog, click on dashboard, and this is going to take you to the dashboard of this particular brand. Now, as you can see, it's completely blank. That's good. That's what I wanted to show you with. Now, if you are on the Pro membership, let me show you some of the different templates. As you can see, this is my marketing agency that I used a lot last year. So what you want to do is come to templates, click on marketplace, and this is actually going to list all the different pre-made bot templates out there. Now, just to give you a little bit of an idea, if you start scrolling down, it just literally goes forever. There are so many different types of bots inside of here. So what I recommend you do instead is come into search templates and search the template for the industry that you're in. So let's just say it's real estate. Here is a real estate bot ready to go. So if I click on that, it's going to give me some information about it. It's got 31 different types of flows you can use inside of it, 6 different types of capture tools. This is lead generation type tools, 1 main menu, 1 welcome message, 1 default reply, and 1 greeting text. So you've literally got 31 different types of flows you can use for real estate, right? And if you press preview, it'll actually subscribe your personal messenger to it so you can see how it works. So it's pretty cool. So let's just say, to give you another example, I know wedding messenger bots are a huge thing right now. I don't know why, but they're absolutely huge. I was looking at some data the other day. Same thing again, if you want to click on the wedding planner bot, it's going to give you 31 different flows. The same things exactly again, but they're all catered to weddings, and they've done tests to see which ones work, right? So it's very, very powerful stuff. As I'm in an advertising agency, I could either choose the advertising agency bot, or I could just use the digital. If I type in digital, there's digital agency bot as well. And there's also a digital marketer. This is more aimed at like solo digital marketers looking to help people, but I'm more of an agency. I'm going to click on discover. 32 flows on this one, 12 capture tools, and the rest are the same. So what I'm going to do is go ahead, click on install, and it's going to take maybe, I don't know, 10 seconds to actually load. And what it's doing is it's installing all of these 32 flows into my back office of the brand that I'm currently in. So that's all been done. It's all ready to go. Let's have a look what we have. Come over to the left to the automations tab, click on flows. And now inside of here are all the different flows that we can actually use in our business. Now there's 4 pages worth. We can increase it to, I'll increase it to 50 to show you all the different ones we actually have in here. So we've got the welcome message, the about us flow, opening hours, location. I'm not sure why those are blank, but there's the booking flow phone, generic after skip. So there's loads of different things inside of here, but just to give you an idea of what it actually looks like, I'm going to click on actions and click on edit, and it's going to take me to the actual editor, right? So here it is. Now once it's fully loaded, this is what it's going to look like. Now everything is drag and drop inside of here. It's quite easy to use, right? You just have to sort of customize everything to the way you want. Majority of it's actually already done, which is nice, but let's just say you wanted to see what it says. Double click on the actual card itself, and you can see the message here. Hey, first name, welcome to company FB page name. So it's already auto-filled to a certain extent. Now, if we come through it, I'll just zoom in a little bit so you can see it. Right, so what happens is if they're coming back to it, they're going to come and see these things. If it's the first time, basically it's going to say get started, and it's going to welcome them into the page. Now, if you want to test it out, just to give you an idea, what you can do is actually double click on the thing once again, And inside each card is different types of triggers for that specific step, right? So let's just say you wanted to test this specific step from here. Click on the m.me link. You can copy it and send it to someone, or you can open it yourself. It's going to open your messenger. I'll probably blank out a lot of my chats inside of here. But it says here, this is the Clever Digital Agency bot demo. So I actually probably should have edited the settings just to give you an idea of what that looks like. This is the settings inside here. All right, so this is the Clever Digital Bot Agency demo. You can change that here, and it's going to show up there instead. Right, but anyway, click on Get Started. And it's going to go ahead and start the automation from where I showed you where we started, right? So, hey Phil, welcome to your Facebook page name. I haven't made it live yet, so that's why it says that. I am the chatbot of this page, ready to assist you with anything. We bring graphic design, copywriting. So obviously you'd change things to work with your services. So to give you an idea, you would come here, you'd double click on this card, you'd change the text, go back to settings, and you can change the text inside of here, right? So let's see what they're talking about. That said, what would you like to do? Please put one of the options below. About us, book appointment services. There's also contact us and my booking. So if we close this card, you can see it's taken them to this part here. And then from there, they can actually go to all of these different types of things. Now, as you noticed, it says here, go to the flow, contact us. So it doesn't actually stop here. This is just the initial part, right? So let's say for an example, we wanted to use the contact us flow. So what I'm going to do is just click save because I've just played around with it a bit. Come back to automations, choose flows, and I'm going to come in here and look for the contact us flow, right? So I might as well just search it. There's so many that get installed with it. So go ahead, click on edit. Now this is the contact us flow. It's all been pretty much completed. You just want to come through and make sure everything looks good. So here it is. It's quite big, as you can see. So once they enter, it's going to come in here. It's going to send this little picture, and it's just going to basically show the different ways. And it's going to say by phone, email, live, booking app, location, services. And then it says, how would you like to get in touch? And then it's going to choose the one you want, and it's going to take you all these different routes, right? And it's going to keep going and then eventually add you into the other types of flows as well, right? So you've got a booking flow, location flow, services flow. It's also going to ask for email address flow. So it's super integrated. Oh my God, it's a massive spider web, right? It's really powerful. So if we wanted to continue on here, right, let's just say I wanted to use the services flow. It's just going to keep going, and it's going to extract as much information from this person that you need. So you can see we've got different types of services here, PPC, SEO. So if I wanted to say book an appointment, it will then throw them into the booking flow, which is going to ask them more series of events. And basically it's going to get as much information as possible so you can move forward with this different client. Once again, there are so many different automation flows inside of here. It is literally the most comprehensive bot creation tool that I have personally seen. There may be better ones out there, but from what I've seen, this is by far the probably most powerful, especially for the price you're paying. So if I look at the booking flow, we can do the live chat or email. Once again, you can come in here and have a look. So obviously it's going to take a little while to set this entire thing up, but man, once you do get the hang of this, once you've done it for 1 or 2 different clients or companies, you are going to be an absolute whiz at messenger bots, right? So it just continues on the flow, carries them on. You can also do this little button here. If you click on that, it's going to say image card 1 is set as first card. So each time they enter the flow, they can actually start from specific ones, depending on what it's for. I'd usually leave it as the first one here. So that's basically it. If we come back to my dashboard, right, let's look at one more template before we close this off. Let's say I'm looking at my personal one, right? So let's go to dashboard here. Let's throw in a completely different industry. So I'm going to go back to templates, marketplace. For this one, I'm a digital creator, but I'll just, for this example, choose something a little bit different. So let's just say I'm a life coach, right? I know a lot of people would love to have life coach bots. So I'm going to click on discover, 31 flows again, click on install, and it's going to install it into my account. Nice and quick. It takes probably like 10 seconds to actually get all of these different flows installed. Absolutely incredible speed. All right, so that's all done. Come to automations once again, flows, And I haven't even got into any of the features. I'll go to them in a second. But here's all the different types of flows we have, right? So ask a question, all these different things. Once again, I'd probably start off at the welcome message because it's sort of the beginning of your entire flow, I guess you could say. And once this loads, as it is, you can see we've got a little automation going on here. So I'll zoom in, have a quick look at what we're looking at. So we've got a card, hey, first name, welcome to company Facebook name. I'm chatbot, ready to go. So it's quite similar to the other one as well. And then it connects off into all these different services once again. So I'd probably start here and then go through each of these flows and continue on from there. Super easy to do. So that is Clever Messenger. Just a quick tour. I probably should have done this at the beginning. We've got dashboard, audience. So once you actually start growing your audience, you can segment them if you want, depending on what they've actually done. But here's where all your subscribers are going to be. You can also have live chat widget if you want it. Inside Capture, we've got different ways that you can actually use the Messenger bot service, right? You can send to Messenger. You can also use a checkbox plugin, customer chat, Messenger code for embedding onto websites. Post engagement, if someone comments on a post, you can actually set out specific automations, direct messages. There's also the links that you can use and also a JSON generator if you understand about JSONs. And next we have the broadcast feature, broadcast tab, which basically means you can send out flows directly to your audience that have subscribed to your bots. So you'd send a new broadcast. What you would do in here is name it so it's something that you can reference inside of your different flows. Then you choose a flow that you have pre-created to go inside of it. So obviously I haven't created one, but you could make a flow called, broadcast this. It's really good for things like if you're selling something, if you're having a special, if you're doing like a collaboration, if you got some new exciting information that you want to go out, right? Just like any email, it's really easy to do. Just create a quick flow and then you can send it out as a broadcast, which is pretty cool. I believe if you just choose one to give you an idea, this is what it's going to look like, right? So this is just the about us sort of flow, right? It's just telling them to visit the website. So it's all cool. We've got the automations, which we went through. There's also these different types of triggers, main menus. There's also lots of integrations, which we went through earlier. Once again, the templates. You can also share all of the templates you create as well, if you wish. Then there's analytics, which is going to go deep into what your audience has sort of been doing, the new subscribers, unsubscribed, things like that, entry points, all that sort of good stuff. And then finally, there's the settings tab, which we went through earlier. It's this one here, which is where you can customize your different information for the client that you're working for. And that's pretty much it. So what I'm going to do right now is jump behind the screen once again. I just want to talk about a few extra things. Okay, so that was Clever Messenger. Now, one thing you can probably see across the board for this tool is it's so easy to get started, right? If you're using the Pro membership, you can just click on the industry for the templates that you want to use, and you can quickly customize them to make them your own inside of Clever Messenger. Now, to tell you the truth, Messenger bots aren't actually getting smaller. They're getting much bigger over time. The thing is, it's much more subtle now, and people are getting used to it. There was a huge hype a few years ago for Messenger bots, and it sort of faded away now that cryptocurrency is taking over again, and also things like TikTok and these other platforms. But the good thing to know is Messenger bots are being used more than ever. Most people are actually using them for customer support, which is a big thing, especially in companies. And during COVID, more people are online as well. So it's still a very good and lucrative business to be in. Anyway, that was my Clever Messenger review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. And if you are thinking about getting started, I've also left that link in the description if you want to get a free plan or you want to check out the lifetime deal. But apart from that, I hope you enjoyed the video once again, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.